Timmy, I have such a hangover right now.
From what, Monokuma?
I've been drinking non-stop for 3 games. What do you think?
Are you sure it wasn't the St. Patrick's Day celebrations?
No, surprisingly, he's more sober on those.
Exactly.
Anyway, I couldn't stay put. Right. Different voice here, different voice here. I was going a bit for the Paper Mario narrator. I couldn't stay put, knowing that the truth was so close at hand. I ran a full sprint to the warehouse. Oh, also I've adjusted my settings since I was last streaming, so let me know if there's any issues. Especially on the Twitch end.
Also, hi, Zent.
Hi, Zent. Taze, you're up.
Sorry, I was just listening to the stream. Wait, Kaede, you shouldn't get so worked up.
Please.
I can't help it. We're so close to learning the truth. We're gonna find out who the mastermind is. Yeah, it is.
Katokai, do you mean Kaede's line?
No, he's quoting. They're quoting something that'll be happening. Something a bit.
I see.
We're intruding.
You pay.
Is all that remains.
What are you saying?
Once powerful Yokai. Right now,
Jeez.
on the threshold of
Exactly, Kaede. Hey, how long are you guys gonna do this for?
1.
Oh, he's beat up. That's nice.
1. 2
Excuse me?
Dumbass!
is all that remains of a once powerful Yokai.
Why would they want us to take down the killer?
Right now, you're on the threshold.
Because content. Anyway, it looks like we have the pictures now.
Yeah.
Yeah, finally. Kaede, are those the developed photos?
Right?
Suk?
The culprit should be in those photos, right?
How exciting! I want to see the dumb look on the culprit's face.
Alright!
Let's take a look!
Let's look at the photos taken by the camera near the front entrance first. The envelope that says front entrance has a total of 4 pictures. Let's see the first picture. This is when we arrived at the library, so it took a picture then.
Yeah, this was right before we found Rentaro's body.
That's a pretty bad picture of me, but don't focus on it too much, okay?
But of course.
Rest assured, we do not care. Alright, let's go to the next one. This is...
Is this?
It's a picture of us running into the library after we heard Tenko scream. That doesn't help us at all. Hurry up and show us the next picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It seems as if.
Oh, that's me. This is everyone else who came to the library after the body discovery announcement.
Yeah.
Everyone pictured here, myself included, was on our way to the basement. So, we got there a bit late.
You know,
Hey! These are all pictures of when we found the body.
There is one more photo of the front entrance, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's take a look at that one.
Huh?
Huh? Shuichi?
Sorry. It looks like I tripped one of the sensors when I was removing the cameras.
What are you saying?
This picture doesn't seem to have any clues that will help us either.
The camera pointed at the front entrance only snapped these 4 pictures. Neither Rentaro nor anyone else who could be the culprit are in the photos.
Hey,
Did they both enter through the back door then?
That is correct.
Let's examine the photos taken by the camera near the rear entrance then.
Yeah.
Only 2 photos were taken by the camera pointed at the rear entrance. Let's see the first picture.
Rear entrance.
Rentaro!
I knew it.
Well, Rentaro went in through the rear entrance. Perhaps so no one would see him.
He's holding something. I thought it might be possible that he was moved to the library after being murdered, but that does not appear to be the case.
If so...
So that means he was killed in the library after going there of his own will.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's move on to the next one. Maybe he'll show the mastermind.
Huh?
Sorry.
Sorry. Yeah. This is from when I was removing the camera.
Yeah. What an intention, Hog.
No.
He had no choice. To remove the cameras, he had to be close to the sensors.
Shuichi trying to selfie.
That's all for the rear entrance. Just these 2 photos.
Huh? Culprit not in rear entrance photo either.
Why?
What does this mean? They're not in either of the front or rear entrance pictures.
Yeah, that's pretty odd. Why isn't there a photo of the mastermind entering?
Hey,
Hey, Shuichi, don't you think that's weird?
Let's look at the pictures from the hidden door camera. That might tell us something.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. That camera should have captured the moment the mastermind opened the door. I hope that was the case as I removed the photos from the envelope. There were 2 photos. The first one was... Oh, Rentaro?
And this massive dump truck.
Yeah, also a massive door, like, with the angle of the camera in the library during all the scenes where we saw the door open, it never quite struck me just how big that door is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The art style doesn't give a good indicator of how big that fucking place is.
Also, those are oddly big bookshelves too. Like, normally you'd expect a bookshelf to be like maybe 12 inches deep, but this thing is easily 2 to 3 feet.
Yeah.
I love fucking bookcases like those.
There's no point in having one
Anyway.
that deep.
But if Rentaro was the one who moved the bookcase, then Suk?
He must have known about the hidden door.
could it be?
Could the culprit have gone into the hidden door?
See.
Yes, that is a possibility.
Do you understand?
For now, let us see the next picture. There is one remaining, isn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah, here it is.
Huh?
What?
I'm not. What's Rentaro doing?
Yeah.
Hannah's gonna go get some of her tea, so we'll pick up her lines while she's doing that.
Okay.
It looks like he's reaching for the camera. Maybe he was trying to remove it. I did notice something while I was removing the camera.
Also, sorry about interrupting. Loey actually made a good point to me. it might be a good idea for you, Earth, to give me mod privileges to the chat, because while Danganronpa has a bit of trouble with people randomly jumping in and spoiling stuff with it, B3 does especially, and I want to make sure I can nip that as soon as possible if there's something that shows up.
For what it's worth, I do also have mod privileges, and I am actively keeping an eye out for them.
Yeah. But I can take care of that afterwards.
Alrighty then.
Anyway, the security sensor for this camera was switched on.
If so,
In that case, this photo was likely taken just before the sensor was turned off.
But that would mean that Rentaro noticed it. He saw our hidden camera.
by the way,
Moving the bookcase triggers the sensor, which in turn activates the camera, right? The bookcase appears to have already been moved, so why did the sensor activate?
I don't get it.
Who cares? What happened to the culprit? How come they're not in any of the photos?
You know what? I think this photo is like seconds before disaster.
It seems as if.
This last photo must have been taken shortly before Rentaro was killed.
however,
If so, then the culprit should be pictured right behind him in this photo. Then, why is the culprit nowhere to be seen? That's all the photos.
So we gain no new clues, and we still don't know who the culprit is.
What a fucking waste!
Why?
Did she really develop all the photos? Maybe she got rid of the ones that showed the culprit? Developed.
Bastards.
She swears that she did, and we're just gonna take
On
her word
the-
for it.
On the, she swears that she did on the name of her daddy complex. These are seriously all the pictures? You've got to be kidding me! The culprit's not in any of them! If the culprit didn't go into the library, then how'd they kill Rentaro?
Oh, I just realized I spelled his name wrong in this stream. Oh well.
That's the second time you've done it, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this must be what they call a perfect crime.
Huh?
A perfect crime?
I'm disappointed.
Oh man! I've only been slacking off because I thought those photos would reveal the culprit.
No.
You should have been helping us investigate!
By the way,
Oh, by the way, Rentaro had his monopad the whole time, didn't he? You think anything was in it?
I do not agree.
His student handbook did not contain much in the way of pertinent information.
well,
I doubt it has anything to do with the case. He simply had his monopad with him.
okay.
I inspected his monopad, but I didn't find anything suspicious about it.
Oh man.
Oh man, it's got nothing to do with the case. How confusing.
Are you okay?
Hi, Dave. Are you okay?
Why? Why aren't they in the pictures? If the mastermind had these photos, it would have solved everything. What? So why the hell?
Hi, Dave.
That last sentence from her was kind of weird.
All right, it's time for what you've all been
This
waiting
game has a
for.
lot of
the
weird
class
and,
trial. Please
weird
assemble in front
localization
of the shrine
issues.
of judgment
Yeah.
in the courtyard. Remember that red door surrounded by plants? It's just on the other side. From there, you'll be escorted to a delightful class trial.
He sounds more like a demented Mickey Mouse now.
See you
Yeah.
all there.
What happened?
I don't know if I like or hate it. Time already?
That is correct.
It seems we have no choice but to continue this discussion at the class trial.
I don't want to go.
What a pain.
Me neither. What a pain.
What? You scared? An NPC like you is nothing to be scared of.
No.
It'll be fine. I just feel like my back is up against the wall.
Yeah.
We just need to expose the mastermind in this class trial.
Yeah, that's right.
And then everything, including this killing game, will come to an end.
That's right.
Yes, that's right.
Got it.
Let's find this mastermind. And if it's a man, let's... Oh my fucking...
Tanko, shut up.
Thank you.
Jeez.
Isn't beating them to death going a bit far?
You're one to talk. Well, no, he regrets what he does, so, yeah. Everyone followed Monokuma's instructions and walked toward the courtyard. Except for Shuichi.
Are you okay?
Friday, really? Are you okay?
Alright, Zen.
Sorry.
Sorry, I didn't mean to worry you. I'm just so shocked. I really thought that everything would be resolved once we looked at the photos. But I can't give up. I can still expose the mastermind in this class trial. And then everything, even this killing game, will come to an end.
Yeah.
I'm okay now, Shuichi.
Right?
Oh god.
Let's go. It's the red door in the courtyard, right?
I'm sorry, I couldn't catch that first sneeze.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
I'll be alright, guys.
Alright, good to know.
Also, it's like, if you hear any noises later, it's just... I was given the suggestion of doing a little bit of exercise, so I might do that too. Probably during the trial.
Wait, that's not a red door.
No, that's not a red door. Is it now, is this the time where everyone's like, okay, we're gonna have the trial now, let's go?
Yep, Shrine of Judgment.
Hey!
Mayday, I have one more question. Do you really think it's one of us? Not just the culprit?
I do. I do think the killer is among us.
But the mastermind as well?
Huh?
Isn't that what you told me, Shuichi?
Okay.
Yes, but... It's just... That was only my deduction. I don't know if I should trust that.
Well, I don't know if it's true either, but that's why we need to confirm it. If you just dismiss a possibility and look the other way without confirming anything,
Yeah.
then you're just turning your back on the truth.
What's the matter?
What's the matter, Shuichi? You seem so sure of yourself during the investigation.
Sorry.
Sorry. Let's go. I'm sure they're waiting for us inside.
Behold.
They put a loincloth on it, the cowards.
What?
So this is the Shrine of Judgment.
Everyone!
Careful, everyone. If bad thing happen, get behind Gonta.
Yoo-hoo!
Then give me a piggyback ride.
Yoo-hoo!
Come on, carry me.
Bitch!
Oh my god, you are so fucking annoying. So, we doing a class trial here or what?
Mew, she's like maybe 5th place on annoying.
No.
No. Monokuma made it sound like we'd be guided somewhere from here.
That is troubling.
But Monokuma is nowhere to be seen. What's going on? Examine the statue.
This Monokuma statue gives off such a weird vibe.
Huh?
What?
I think I know what's gonna happen. That I didn't expect. That I expected.
God, destroying that is gonna get expensive.
Is this
Right?
an elevator?
This is...
Does he want us to board it?
I don't wanna.
I don't wanna. I don't do scary rides.
God, I used to be scared of elevators as a kid.
Same.
Don't want to get on it either.
Stay behind them. Well, I'm sure that'll just be worse for you in the end.
I guess.
Yeah, that's true. I know.
If you desire.
However, if everyone wishes to run away, I will cooperate as well.
No.
That's probably not a good idea. There's nowhere to run. As long as that end wall exists, escape is not an option.
Is this the first time we've given a name to it?
Hey,
No, it was given to us when we first saw it.
Okay. It'll be fine.
I think we might have.
Let's all work together.
I think we might have just skimmed over it because the Monocobs gave us the name.
Oh, probably.
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
Remember our promise? We're gonna escape this place and remain good friends afterwards.
I'll get us out of here.
So let's do it. I'm sure we'll be alright.
Mm-hmm.
Because we make such an incredible team.
I wouldn't be able to call myself a man if I was still scared after hearing a girl say, "Oh my fucking god, what is it with the casual misandry and misandry in this game? It pisses me off so much."
Yeah.
Oh, there's plenty of that we're gonna get into later.
I'm Kaito Momota, Luminary of the Stars.
Bring it! I'll show them how I, Kaito Momota, Luminary of the Stars, live!
Don't you mean die?
Dumbass.
Don't say something ominous like that!
I'm ready!
Yeah! We've come so far already, we just gotta do it! So let's do it!
Okay.
We have no choice. We can't turn back now.
Determined, we all stepped forward. Even as we walked toward the elevator, I was shaking with anxious dread. But I kept going. Because I decided to fight. And then, everyone had boarded the elevator.
Oh, that's super cool. It's actually an elevator.
Even so, this elevator is going pretty far down.
We're falling. I wonder how far we will plummet.
I suddenly have to go to the bathroom real bad.
By all means, go ahead.
Of course. A robot wouldn't understand how inappropriate that is.
As we waited to reach our destination, I whispered to Shuichi.
Shuichi? About that talk from before.
What?
I think everyone is afraid of learning the truth. But the people who are willing to find the truth are the ones who can decide their fate. If you never know the lies from the truth, then you can't choose a path. You won't even know you're on a path. So, fight for the truth. Even if it is frightening. I know you can do this.
Those are some deep words.
If you're scared, borrow the strength of others who will be there to help you. Think of everyone you're helping, and let that be your strength. I used to be like you. Before a piano concert, I was always so nervous that I thought I would vomit. But then I would remember all the people I've made smile with my performances.
Kaede.
All right, let's go. It's better to end bad stuff like this as soon as possible.
Those words were mainly for me, to inspire me so I would not turn back. After some time, the elevator finally came to a halt. The door slowly opened to reveal what awaited us on the other side. There's a familiar room.
Bear! Yay!
Bingo! Got it?
No way!
This is...
This is an authentic replica of a courtroom.
What bad taste.
Ah, jeez.
Why are you making us do this? Is this fun for you?
Psycho Pop!
Of course! Putting strangers in life or death scenarios is the best entertainment!
You're the worst of the worst!
I think I say this not only through as Tanko, but also basically to Monokuma. You are seriously the worst!
Worst or not, those who have fun are winners in this world. It doesn't matter what terrible things you do or are done to you, as long as you're having fun.
Oh, I
Go
see.
fornicate yourself on an iron spike.
Wow, this is so sickening. It's almost refreshing. So how do we get this game going?
Well now.
There are podiums over there. Please stand behind the one with your name on it.
Following Monokuma's instructions, we headed to our respective podiums. As I walked toward my podium, an image of his body flashed in my mind. Oh, they didn't pick the dump truck image this time. Rentaro. He died without knowing his own ultimate talent. No. He was murdered by some horrible low-life scumbag. I'll never forgive his killer. That's why. We're going to expose the mastermind and end this killing game. That's all I can do for Rentaro now. His killer is in the room with us. Jesus Christ, that close-up of Ryoma.
Yeah, I know.
The mastermind who's controlling Monokuma and forcing us to play this killing game. I don't think I'll ever be fully prepared to find out who that person is. But we have to find out who it is, so we can lift our suspicions of each other. So we can end this killing game. That's why I'm here. I can't show any fear here. I must fight till the bitter end. I will face this life or death class trial.
Alright, I'm just gonna do some exercises real quick, so I'm gonna be away from the mic for a little bit.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll be nearby, so if you hear any, like,
No one
weird
wanted to believe it
noises,
was real.
trust me, that's me
But
exercising.
Rentaro was killed just before the time limit. Now, Kai... you know, I'm not gonna wait for this whole thing to scroll. Ooh, okay, I've got skills to buy. I've got...
Yes.
Wow, this one's expensive.
Yes,
Slightly
it
increases
is.
time limit during each trial. That doesn't sound too useful to me.
I know there's one that I'm pretty sure you're gonna want to get. Let me see if I can notice it. Not those.
Let's see.
It's not that.
Let's see.
Not that.
Saint Miko's ability.
I think it's that one.
Okay, but I'm gonna look at the others.
That's also a good one.
Yeah, I have no idea what a mass panic debate is, so...
Yeah.
You'll
yeah,
see.
it's a new thing, that's all I'll say.
Let's see. The entire screen will light up more frequently. Okay.
That won't be useful for this trial.
To push the opponent back, but pushing the opponent... I'm assuming this is like the cut-through thing from the previous game.
I think so.
That also won't be useful for this trial.
Okay. Yeah, I'll pick up the ones that you said might be useful. And you know what, this one too.
And then you're gonna want to set them. Excellent.
Okay, I've still got a bit more that I can do. Oh. I was gonna say this one had seemed useful when I looked at it, but yeah, that's expensive.
Yeah, you'll want to get that one later, but right now you can't get it.
Yeah. Boost
More
my max
HP is
focus.
always good.
More focus is even better, especially in this game.
Yeah, I like having more focus.
Alright.
Focus can be used to stop me from losing HP in the first place.
Ahem. Now then, let's begin with the basic explanation of the class trial. During the trial, you'll present your arguments for who the culprit is, and vote for who done it. Vote correctly, and only the blackened will be punished. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will graduate from this academy. Also, refusing to vote will result in your death. So you better vote for someone.
Oh, that's a new rule.
Now let's get this crazy awesome trial underway.
So, it's starting, huh?
Oh man, I haven't been in a trial in like forever.
Oh, so you have experience with trials?
Yeah, since I'm a leader of evil and stuff, I've done a lot of bad things.
Like
So,
what?
What
Littering?
are we supposed to do? Where do we
I
even
think
start?
he's lying.
Yes,
Don't have never
probably.
done trial before. Not sure where to begin.
What was that, Suk?
I didn't say anything.
Oh.
First, let's breathe
not
in.
anything.
And breathe out. We need to remember our no-no-nos. No pushing, no running, no talking.
No, I think we need to talk for this.
But communication is the foundation of any discussion.
Kibo, you are so adorable.
He is very
We
adorable.
should not worry about our procedure, especially since this is not a normal trial. Each of us will be serving as a potential culprit, lawyer, prosecutor, and jury member. Let us proceed with that in mind, shall we?
Why is
You know,
playing so hard?
every time I see those little like rings on her like wrists, it just makes me think of like the pin on a grenade.
It does.
Then might I
It makes me
offer the
think of those
first
pull-up those wind-up toys that you pull on the edge of a string.
Don't fucking get ahead of us. You trying to start some shit?
Calm down. How about we listen first?
Yes, I am trying to start something. The class trial.
Atua has spoken. He says it is vital that we hear everyone's testimony. I'm a good listener because my ears are clean. Once, I cleaned them so hard, they bled.
Thank you for your contribution, Kimiko.
I'll begin
that's
the
real helpful.
conversation then. There's something I found curious. Why, I wonder, didn't the culprit take advantage of the first blood perk?
I thought that was strange too.
I bet they just wanted to do a class trial real bad.
Then Monokuma's the culprit, the doi. Because this whole class trial was his idea. Booyah! Easy peasy. I'm a...
Wait, is it even possible for Monokuma to be the culprit?
Good question, Kaito.
Also, that's a good point, Zintal. What's up, Hannah?
I said that was a good question from Kaito.
Oh, I thought you just said question, like you were about to start a question.
No.
Of course not. I would never do anything to you guys directly.
Even if you can't, it's a different story for the person controlling you, right? Is it possible that the mastermind controlling Monokuma killed Rentaro?
Mastermind? Was that?
I don't know any mastermind.
Never heard of him.
Don't play dumb with me. Who's the mastermind controlling you guys?
The mastermind, huh? Odds are, it's one of us.
It's Keyboy over here. Everyone else thinks so too.
Does everyone really think that?
We'll get to the bottom of this.
Aw, you could have refuted that, Kaede. Be nice to the poor little precious boy.
Before we determine the mastermind, we must uncover the culprit.
Then we could start by determining the sequence of events. Let's take a closer look at the circumstances of Rentaro's death.
Eating my vein.
Gonta agrees with Shuichi. After all, Shuichi is ultimate detective.
Then let us start by reviewing the incident.
Oh, I can move the camera.
Yes, you can.
All right, let's do this. If we can find the mastermind if we work together. When this class trial is over, we'll know exactly who the mastermind is. And
Also,
no,
I fucking love the UI for this game.
Yeah,
in general.
It's really good. It's definitely a step up from the previous two. And now, the class trial has begun. As things progress during each class trial, non-stop debates will occur. Characters will speak one after another without pause. Let's see, influence, focus gauge, truth bullet, truth cylinder. It's up to you to unearth any lies or contradictions in their statements. You'll have to use the truth bullets you gather to refute what they say. Any relevant truth bullets you found during the investigation will be loaded into the truth cylinder.
And they actually have the correct button mappings.
Oh, thank God, finally.
Huzzah!
And a modern controller.
D-pad for bullet select, but then left trigger. So does left trigger still cycle through my bullets? But then what does bullet select do? I'm sure I'll find out. Let's see. You have to use the right truth bullet. Okay. The new element. During the trial, you can concentrate to make time. That's not new.
That's not new.
Oh, this will also reveal a small red dot within weak spots called the V point. If you hit that with the correct truth bullet, you'll get an awesome V counter. Okay. V counters really improve your score and the number of mana coins. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, it's
so
like a critical hit.
In the previous games, I have gone back and done trials again to get like mana coins and such, and I like trying to go for like a max rank.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that can get you to increase your score and get you new things as you go through the trial this time.
Also hitting the dot for a critical hit is from the other thing.
Also, rev up your cat jams.
Just before the time limit, right?
He was killed.
This one's a lot more dynamic with how it's presented.
Rentaro was alone in the library. The culprit could have snuck up on him.
What was he even doing in the library anyway? He was opening that moving bookcase for one reason. Because he knew about the hidden door. That means Rentaro was masterminding this whole thing!
Rentaro's body was found just before the time limit, right?
He was killed in the library.
Yeah, the hitbox for them is really tight.
What was he even doing in the library anyway? He was opening that moving bookcase for one reason. Because he knew about the hidden door. That means Rentaro was masterminding this whole thing!
No, that's wrong.
There we go.
Wait a minute. I don't think Rentaro was the mastermind.
Huh? Why?
Because Rentaro didn't have the card key to open the hidden door. You'd think the mastermind would have that card key on him, right?
Perhaps the culprit took the card key after killing Rentaro.
But none of the pictures show Rentaro holding the card key. So I don't really think he had the key at all.
Also, if the mastermind had died there, this killing game would have already ended.
You are correct. The possibility of him being the mastermind is quite low.
But I mean, it wouldn't be the first time that the mastermind was the first person to die.
Then how Rentaro know about Hidden Door?
Well,
maybe he stumbled across it in the
technically-
library. You know, like how Shuichi did.
Technically, Mukuro was the second one to die.
Yes. It would be interesting if a Danganronpa game, fan-made or otherwise, would have the mastermind dead first.
Yeah, Monokuma's just running on autopilot AI for the rest of the game.
Or there was a mastermind behind the
Why would
mastermind.
the mastermind tell him that?
Well, wait. Let's just scroll back to Danganronpa 3.
To lure Rentaro to the library and kill him.
Does that mean the culprit and the mastermind are one and the same?
That does seem plausible. It's very likely the mastermind knew about Kaede and Shuichi's trap.
The mastermind knew about our trap this whole time?
This case may have become the perfect crime thanks to your hidden cameras. The mastermind knew about your trap and exploited it to commit their crime.
I may
So
have
after the mastermind lured Rentaro and murdered his ass, they used Kaede and Puichi's hidden cameras to arrange the perfect crime.
Did they
By
really
the
take
way,
advantage of our trap, though?
I'd like to point out that in the Japanese version, Miyu has the nickname for Kaede of Bakamatsu.
Nice.
Is this really the perfect crime? Are we in an unsolvable mystery?
Also, I noticed everyone saying like, "Oh, they took advantage of your trap." It's like, well, I mean, there's no way that the trap erased evidence. It just creates new.
I guess this is a dead end.
Wait, don't give up that easily. We already know the culprit is the mastermind. We gotta work together to find the mastermind. Then we can end this killing game.
The culprit is not going to be the mastermind.
You yap about teamwork and all that, but you still think one of us is the mastermind.
Yes, and I know that's a horrible thought. But that's why I want to end all the terrible things happening to us. I'll defeat the mastermind and end this dumb killing game. I'll even use this class trial to do that.
Kaede. Wow, looks like you're determined to face even a cold, hard truth. Then here it comes, the cold, hard truth.
Huh?
I already figured out who killed Rentaro.
What?
Why are you surprised?
Because if he's right, that would make this the fastest class trial to date!
How fast was the previous record anyway?
Real fast, let me tell you.
He was like a leaf on the wind.
Oh yeah, I guess now he's one with the wind.
Who the hell are you talking about?
I think about him this time of year too.
The way he soared through the enemy fleet, all badass! Just to die like a little punk.
Shut it, you weirdos! This is an important conversation! Kokichi, are you serious about knowing who the culprit is?
Yup. So, we all agree that the culprit knew about Kaede and Shuichi's trap, right?
No shit! That's why they're not in any of the pictures. So who is it?
So whoever knew about the hidden cameras is the culprit.
So who the hell is it?
It's you!
What?
Oh, yeah, she would know.
You made the cameras used for the trap, right? Obviously, whoever made the cameras knew about the blind spots.
Before breakfast was the only time someone would be able to sneak by.
What the hell brought this on all of a sudden? I just designed the cameras. I didn't know they'd be set up in the library.
If someone asked me to make cameras, I'd totally ask what they were for.
How come you never asked what the cameras were for, huh? Huh?
I pulled an all-nighter making them, and afterward just sort of passed out.
You're getting awfully worked up. Look at you. You're sweating.
I'm always wet. I'm just feeling extra sensitive. Like this, babe.
For someone so aggressive, you're kind of a wimp, huh, Mew?
She really is.
Come on! Let me off the hook already. Do you want money? Is that it?
Your pathetic excuses are consistent with those of a common male criminal.
Everyone's starting to suspect Mew, but is that really okay? Okay, so these are the ones that, I agree with that.
Yes, these are the ones you give consent with.
Yep. Wait. Hold on, I think I missed something. You must infer whether it's best to argue or agree. Oh, some will be blue, some will be yellow.
Why don't you just admit it already? You're the culprit, aren't you, Mew?
Okay, let's see what Kibo's account. Yamo.
No way! That's not possible!
So you knew nothing about the trap in the library?
I'm telling you, I had no idea. Not like it matters. Because I never went to the library, okay?
The person who made the cameras would have known their blind spots too.
Yeah, well, I didn't make the cameras either.
Mew's so shaken up that she's starting to dig herself deeper with her own lies. I need to take her side. Rushing to judgment will only make things worse.
Why don't you just admit it already?
You're the culprit, aren't you, Mew?
Really? Possible?
So you knew nothing
about the trap in the library?
I had no idea. It matters. Because I went to the library.
No, get back here! Oh, there you are.
I agree with that.
Oh, I think I didn't get the critical, though.
Yeah.
I don't think Mew went to the basement either. Right, Kyo?
Of course she didn't. Mia was in the dining hall during the murder. I saw her there while dining on what I thought would be my last supper.
The pasta
Oh yeah, you
doesn't
have
taste
to have
like
it
a lonely
slowed
old
down.
lady eating her grandkid's birthday cake.
Don't feel bad for her. She got to eat her tasty grandkid on his birthday.
That's too sad to make sense.
That's pops for you.
So there you have it. Mew's alibi.
You fucking slug! Why didn't you say so earlier? Good job, Kaede. Guess I shouldn't have judged you by your lackluster rack.
I think mine are bigger than yours.
What Gilgamesh-level condescension? But which Grail War are you from?
Wow, another reference we don't get. You must be a hardcore loser.
Hey now. I've gotten one of her references.
That was a Fate series reference.
Hey, we're nerds. We have pride.
What did you say it was a reference to?
It was a reference to the Fate series.
Okay, that's what I figured, but I wasn't confident on it.
Oh, sorry. Sometimes my hobbies just sort of slip in.
Hey, don't be acting all cocky, Kokichi. You put my ass in the hot seat earlier. How about you just keep your fucking mouth shut, you lying little abortion?
What?
Okay.
That was really uncalled for. I only said that to find the culprit.
Okay, but he is horrible, though.
Yes. But calling someone an abortion, I think, is way too far.
You're so mean! Hey, I feel a lot better now.
Cool your jets, kid.
Tsumugi and Kirumi were both in the dining hall as well.
We can dismiss those four as potential culprits if they were together the entire time.
No, not the entire time. At one point, Tsumugi went to the restroom.
Oh, so you brought that up after all. It's true. I went to the restroom closest to the dining hall.
Oh? Did I hear that right? The restroom, you say? Excellent! I was waiting for this moment. I'm getting so excited right now! Ew! Why?
That's a good face.
Oh, Tenko, you have the best faces.
Did you take a firm dump? Or was it... Why are you assuming she was drunk?
But I really did just go to the restroom, not the basement, you know? Also, I don't think I was there long enough to be suspicious, right?
You're the ultimate cosplayer, though. You could have just disguised yourself as someone else while you were out.
Disguised? No, I don't do disguises.
I don't think that's possible, and I know the reason why.
Oh, different button.
I get it.
Tsumugi can only cosplay as fictional characters.
That's what cosplay is supposed to be in the first place. Lately, some people prefer to cosplay as non-fictional characters, which is unforgivable.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Unforgivable that I break out in cospox if I even attempt it.
Yeah, the cospox was pretty gross.
I see. If that's the case, then there's no way you could have been in disguise. Sorry about that, Tsumugi. I just thought it was something to check.
Oh no, it's fine. I'm not bothered by it at all.
Aw, Tsumugi is so nice. She's way better than Mew.
Well, fuck you too!
Getting back on topic, we now have alibis for the people in the dining hall. So we know that Kirumi, Tsumugi, Mew, and Kyo can't be the culprit.
Congratulations to the four of you. You can all leave now.
No, Angie.
No, you don't know how this works.
Can they?
So what about the swines who went to the basement? They're all suspicious, right?
Which of us went to the basement?
Well, when Shuichi and I were on lookout, we saw
It was like half the cast.
Kaito, Gonta, Maki, Tenko, Himiko, Angie, and Rentaro. So 7 people in total.
So the culprit is among those 7?
Ha! But of course.
Why are you laughing? That includes you too.
Excluding Rentaro, one of the 6 people who headed to the basement. Is the mastermind of this killing game? Okay, but what about the person who has no alibi whatsoever? The person who's making us endure all these terrible things?
Why not torture the truth out of them? It would be the quickest method.
Wait, please! No torture! My tolerance for pain is actually really, really low.
Also, Korakio, being someone who, like, studies anthropology and stuff, and, like, people in general, or whatever your whole deal is, should you know that torture is a terrible way to get information? Like, it's quite frequently wrong. People are more inclined to not tell the truth when they're under torture.
I'll tell you everything! Anything! Just please don't hurt me!
Please just tell us what happened.
If the culprit is among that group, then wouldn't Maki be the most suspicious? Just look at her. She could definitely kill someone.
Stop being so stupid. The culprit could easily be anyone, like Kaito.
What are you talking about? There's no way I'm the culprit!
Ah, that's a good face.
Who's the culprit? Who?
Gonta is gentleman. Gentlemen not hurt people.
Like, this
Not
game
me
is a
either.
good.
Murder sounds like way too much work.
This game is a good face factory.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna put that out there.
I will
It
say,
is.
I mentioned this during the last stream, but my current theory for who the killer is that Gonta somehow accidentally sent the ball that killed Rentaro.
I have an alibi.
Who's the culprit, for fuck's sake?
We need to calm down. If everyone talks all at once, then we can't discuss anything.
It's all right, Kaede. We just need to listen to everyone's statements. You can do this, right?
Listen to everyone's statements? That's right, I can pick out everyone's voices as they talk over each other.
I only went because I was invited. Why don't you ask the shady guy who invited me?
What? You mean me? But I just said it wasn't me!
Don't thrust the blame onto me! You degenerate males and your thrusting! Ugh.
Really? If you don't believe me, ask my mom. Really? I have an alibi.
I'm
I'm
the
the
culprit!
culprit too.
Hey, you were wondering what that mass panic debate thing was? Well, you're about to find out.
All three people are talking at once. Everyone is clamoring to prove their innocence. There's a panic in the courtroom.
Panic in the disco.
That's right. It's time. You will now be thrown into a mass panic debate. In mass panic debate, 3 debates will happen at the same time.
Let's kill tonight.
Oh.
I chime in with the haven't you people ever heard of?
You know,
Closing
I've
the
heard that
goddamn
song.
door.
I've heard people reference that song so many times. I've never actually heard it. But remain calm. It's just like a
That's
non-stop
the
debate.
disco. It's a band.
Yeah. That shows how little I knew. I thought it was a song. You're
I
just
put
here
close,
to triple
it's
the
a band.
opinions. Simple, right? Aim at the conversation you really want to hear and concentrate to listen more closely. Sort through everyone's opinions, find a lie or contradiction, and refute it. Okay, V counter.
Ah, this soundtrack is so good.
Okay. We got Maki's count,
I
Kiba's
have
count.
an alibi. Cause Atua is always watching me.
So, the reason I told you to get those skills is because
Atua's not a person, Atua's
now
God.
you will only hear the voice line from the person whose
Robot?
reticle
Like
is
Evo?
over, instead of all of them talking at
Robot?
once and
That's
causing noise distress.
Okay, but now
Right.
you're talking and causing noise distress.
The irony.
Yeah, there was only one weak point, which was in Kaito's.
I have an alibi. Vicious. What about the guy who wanted us all in the basement?
What? Are you talking about me? We were having a strategy meeting together, remember?
Maki and
Rentaro's the only one. Who left in the middle of it?
Okay, so it's definitely that statement.
None
but
of us there
I'm
could
a
have
bit
killed
late,
him.
and I believe it's this.
about me having a strategy.
Oh, I missed.
I hear it!
Okay, I definitely need to get the skill that reduces the amount of wiggle.
Wait a minute, Kaito. Wasn't there someone else who disappeared other than Rentaro? That idiot already forgot. Gonta also left during the strategy meeting.
Yeah, he locked himself up in the AV room and... Hey, wait a sec! Idiot!
Is that right, Gonta?
What was that?
I just laughed.
Yes, Gonta watched Bug Movie to fill Gonta with fight, so Gonta can fight Monokuma.
I laughed.
Were you trying to imagine yourself as a huge mantis with swords for hands?
I laughed at Kaito because Kaito's a fucking moron.
He is.
Is that a Legend of Mana
Always
reference?
looking at bugs supposed to put you in a fighting mood.
Terrible idea. Like putting ketchup on a hot dog.
Fuck you!
But why did you lock the door?
Okay, but in my defense, Seattle dogs are fucking amazing. I will stand cream cheese on hot dogs.
Okay, yes, there are better hot dogs, but putting ketchup on a hot dog when you're feeling lazy and you just want something to eat now is perfectly valid.
It is valid, yes.
Cause Gonta need focus. Everyone suspect Gonta. Why?
Even the player suspects Gonta.
Because you don't have an alibi.
Even Gonta suspects
Gonta. Just need
Gonta.
alibi? Okay, Gonta will get alibi.
Yeah.
Just tell Gonta where to find it.
Also, Zen, like, I think I actually could, because during that thing, I was trying to read the statements the others were saying while I was listening to one. I think I could actually listen to all three at once.
The way this debate is going, this will be difficult to refute.
What will you do? Without an alibi, we'll all choose you.
Gonta, please understand that in order to reveal the truth, you must also participate.
But Gonta not sure where to start.
You just have to tell everyone why you couldn't have done it.
If you're not the culprit and we all vote for you, then we're dead too. Our lives are riding on your word. You got this.
All our lives are in your hands. No pressure.
Okay, Gonta will try, for everyone's sake.
Fight, Gonta! Fight! Fight! Fight!
Cut it out, you
Fight.
fucking bobblehead!
Fight Gonta for everlasting peace.
Yes. This debate is getting loud and heated, but if I just focus on everyone's voice, then hopefully we can expose the mastermind.
Also, it just occurred to me,
Let's see.
lighting incense on
Gonta
top of
not
a paper
culprit.
napkin, probably not
Cause to
smart.
leave AV room,
Yeah, that's not smart.
Gonta must walk through game room where friends are. To even reach hallway.
If you can't get to the hallway, you can't go to the library.
AV room's got more than one entrance, though. There should have been a door facing the hallway, too.
The sliding door across from the rear entrance, correct?
With that sliding door, you can quickly go in and out of the library.
Okay, let me double check exactly what it says.
Then he got past the camera somehow and killed Rentaro. Well, that's settled. Let's go home.
Is not settled? Gonta not culprit! Gonta...
Hi, Dragon Cat.
No! It moved on me!
Well, you were wrong
Gonta
anyway.
not culprit!
Oh, maybe it hit and I was just wrong.
Cause to leave AV room...
Gonta must walk through game room where friends are to even reach hallway. If you can't get to the hallway, you can't go to the library. AV room's
Got more.
than one entrance, though.
Should have been a door.
Facing the hallway, too.
Sliding door across from the rear entrance, correct?
with that sliding door.
You know what? Maybe I'll just refute the evidence with.
You can
Are
quickly go
you
in and out of the
fucking-
library.
Then he got past the camera somehow.
Oh. God, the fucking helium speed up voice is amazing. Let me just say that.
Library.
AV room's got more than one entrance cell. There should have been a door.
The sliding door across from the rear entrance, correct?
Sliding door.
No, that's wrong.
Hey, you got it.
You got the V counter too.
Yeah.
It's not possible to use the sliding door.
Look, when I was playing through Ultra Despair Girls, I did that a lot.
You saying I'm wrong? You got a lot of ass to be contradicting me.
No, Rentaro has a lot of ass.
Did you mean to say sass? I think you left out an S.
The sliding door always jams. You're only able to open it a crack. The only part of your body that would be able to go through is your arm.
And there was no indication of the door being forced. There was dust on the track.
In other words, the chance they came out the sliding door is 0.
I see. So I made a mistake. How rare.
It's not that rare for you to make a mistake. Your entire existence is a mistake.
You know what? So long as these two are, like, slinging the insults at each other, I'm cool with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like.
Vicious little.
If Gonta couldn't use the sliding door, then in order to get to the library,
You'd have to go through the game room, but I didn't see him at all.
See? Gonta tell you he not culprit.
No, we cannot confirm that just yet. My apologies, Gonta. I do not mean to put you on the spot like this, but because I promised to do my best, I will fulfill that responsibility. Are you saying Gonta could still be the culprit? There is the possibility that Gonta killed Rentaro from the AV room.
Oh yes, dude. There was a question I wanted to ask you.
Oh! I didn't know that
Let me
was a possibility.
DM it to you.
Not only could he have killed Rentaro from the AV room, but also he would not appear in any of the pictures from the cameras placed in the library.
Oh, cool. Cool, Dragon Cat.
What did he say?
It popped up a notification about milestone achieved. That's a
Good
cool
for him.
one.
Watch stream.
Yeah. I think that's a new thing. Anyway.
Whoa, perfect. But wait, then how did Gonta kill him? Well, it's obvious to this glamorous girl genius. But maybe explain for these dimwits.
Sure, Mew. Sure.
First, I will explain the layouts of both the AV room and the library. The sliding door in the AV room faces the rear door of the library. Because of this, it is possible for Gonta to have killed Rentaro while he was in the...
Wait. I think I might be wrong about Gonta being a culprit. Okay. Yeah, because of this. The moving bookcase would be in the way.
AV room.
But how though?
In order for the murder to take place, the rear door of the library must be opened.
Wait a sec. Isn't that impossible? The AV room's sliding door doesn't open, so you can't get into the hallway.
If you cannot enter the hallway, how would you open the rear door to the library?
Although you cannot fit your whole body through the sliding door, an arm would suffice. It would be possible if you used a particular item in the AV room.
Particular item? A poster? What if you somehow connect the posters to make a pole that would reach the door? And because this line isn't voiced, I know I fucked up. Here's a far superior alternative.
I love how there's a lot of different dialogues for stuff like this that don't get voiced, but still are written.
Yeah.
So there's like a fuck ton of dialogue that people will never see.
Something
because
else
they're
that caught their
things you
attention.
have to get wrong in order to save.
It's been a minute. I don't remember what caught their attention.
You want a hint?
The projector, perhaps?
I get it.
Yeah.
Bingo!
Nice.
Is it the projector screen?
That is correct. You can make a long pole if you roll up the screen. It would be possible to reach the library door with it. If you use the rolled up screen to reach the library's rear door, then you can open it. The screen itself is quite heavy, but that would not have been a problem for Gonta.
Yeah, no problem for Gonta.
Oh, Gota, I love you so much, and I really hope that you're not the culprit after all.
Oh my, how honest. If you open the library door, the camera would take your picture.
Actually, the camera wouldn't be triggered just by opening the door.
Shuichi and Kaede's pictures were like that as well. The shutter only went off once someone set foot into the room.
Yeah, it's an infrared sensor, isn't it? So it's based on body heat.
Okay, so it was possible to open the library door, but where does that get us? Gonta still couldn't have gotten from the AV room to the library.
Gonta did not enter the library. He killed Rentaro when he was still in the AV room.
Gonta killed Rentaro in the library while he was still in the AV room, then...
So does that mean Gonta threw the shot put ball?
Wait! Wait, I say! Why would anyone do something so crazy like throw a... Wait! That's actually not crazy at all! Throwing a shot put ball is totally normal!
Oh, Tenko and your faces.
Yes, the act of throwing a shot put ball could lead one to use it as a weapon.
Even if a person couldn't fit through the space, a shot put ball certainly would.
Rentaro's body was across from the AV room sliding door as well. As long as the rear door of the library was open, he would have been able to hit the victim.
It's quite the distance level.
And that shot put ball was pretty heavy. Did you forget already? Gonta easily picked up the heavy manhole cover. It would definitely be feasible for him to throw a shot put ball at his target.
Yep, a walking, talking Roomba can't compare to a mighty beast like Gonta.
That Roomba remark is probably not about me, as I have a variety of custodial functions.
Kibo. Kibo. Kibo.
My dude.
Well, Gonta, can you throw a shot put ball from that distance?
Yes, probably.
You're too honest, Gonta. You're so cool, Gonta. You could be the ultimate shot putter.
Well, I've heard enough. Gonta's the culprit.
Wait! Gonta never hurt anyone! Not even insect! Gonta telling truth! Gentlemen never tell lies!
Well, there you have it. What do you guys think?
I would like to believe him, but without evidence, we cannot.
If everyone is wrong, we'll never find the mastermind. I can't let that happen. I need to do my best to guide everyone to the right answer. Why are the podiums moving now?
So we agree, Gonta's the culprit!
Gonta not culprit! Honest!
Let's see.
A typical degenerate male excuse.
Rentaro's
Okay, so the bookcase moved back to its original place right before we entered, so it was open at the time.
Torps in the AV room door do line up with one another. There are no obstacles in the way.
Yeah, it'll probably be this.
If one opened the back door of the library, one could throw a shot and strike true.
No way the average person could make that shot. But with superhuman strength like Gonta's, it's a different story.
Afterward, to close the back door to the library, he would have used the roll jump projector screen again.
See? That's all there is to it.
Is this what we're going with? No, this doesn't sound right. Actually, the situation at the library was different than what everyone remembers. Everyone's on the wrong track. I need to guide them to the right answer.
So we agree. Degenerate man.
Rentaro do line up with one another. There are no obstacles.
Oh, I missed.
No, that's wrong.
Pass it. Let them think about the right answer.
Yeah, but I'm holding myself to a higher standard.
It's impossible for Gonta to have thrown that shot from the AV room. Because there was an obstacle between Rentaro and Gonta. Obstacle?
The moving bookcase. When Rentaro was killed, it should have been open.
Yup, that's our evidence. The bookcase door was open when he was killed.
I get it.
It's in this picture. Here, look. These two pictures were taken by the camera facing the moving bookcase.
These photos were taken moments before Rentaro was killed.
The bookcase door is completely open here, and then it closes automatically. So by the time we entered the library, the door had already closed itself. Before Rentaro was killed, the bookcase door was open. Even if Gonta did throw the shot, it would have hit the bookcase instead.
I see. Well, that pretty much shuts the book on that theory then.
If that's true, then there's no possibility that Gonta is the culprit.
Yay!
What? Why are you making this so complicated? Just be the culprit already.
How about you? You have no alibi.
Sorry.
I don't think you need to apologize.
Yeah, that's right. A man shouldn't apologize so easily.
You shut up too, Kaido.
I should be the one to apologize. I am sorry for accusing you, Gonta.
No, Gonta understand. 'Cause we gotta find culprit.
Well said. For a degenerate male, you're actually pretty reasonable.
Oh, shut up, Tenko.
If you dig a little deeper, you might find out something.
I hate this sentimental crap.
Why's that? It's nice when everyone gets along like this.
Are you stupid or something? I can't stand people having a good time.
Well, you're gonna have a really bad time.
Daddy's too evil to feel ashamed for being evil.
We could learn a lot from him.
Don't mind me. I'm not actually taking notes. I'm placing bets on racehorses.
I'm jonesing for a leaf. I need a raccoon tail to chase my dragon.
What?
It's good that Gonta's in the clear, but don't break out the confetti just yet.
I think he's saying the Super Mario Bros. 3 raccoon leaves are weed.
Yes.
More than
We're out of
weed,
suspects
like
now.
cocaine.
That, we still don't even know how Rentaro
I think chasing
died.
the dragon is heroin, not cocaine.
Okay, fair.
So we only know what the weapon is? How are we supposed to find the mastermind with that?
Also, Ryoma, what do you mean we're out of suspects? Kokichi.
We know the murder weapon is the shot put ball. But where did the culprit get it?
I think it was from the warehouse. I saw track and field equipment there.
Then anyone would have been able to obtain it. We need more information. What's wrong, Shuichi?
Huh? It's nothing.
me find this darn culprit now!
Hey, culprit! Quit hiding! Just be a man and fess up already!
We don't even know if they're a guy or not, though, right? Or if they're even human.
That's a good point, Himiko.
Are you referring to me?
Oh, Himiko, you take that back. Don't bully our precious boy.
Don't worry, you guys. We're one step closer to the truth, so don't give up. Try to remember what happened. We can find more clues left by the mastermind.
We're one step closer to the truth, and we're about to break.
Clues? What kind of clues?
Like, if Rentaro was deceived by the mastermind and went to the library, maybe somebody saw Rentaro having a suspicious conversation with someone. It would be a good idea to figure out who knew about our trap. Either way, anything you guys remember might be able to help with the case.
Yes! But are you sure the culprit is also the mastermind?
Huh? Yeah, I think so. Why?
Then what Atua just told me about how the culprit entered the library is correct! Huh? I didn't hear anything.
That's because you're a mage, not a priest.
Only I can hear the voice of Atua. Then I will speak on Atua's behalf, as his prophet. If the culprit is the mastermind, they could have entered the library while avoiding the cameras.
Yeah, that's a good point. If they were already in the room. What?
Are you serious? There's a way to do that?
Super serious, brother.
Atua sounds like a shady weirdo.
He is. But that's not important right now. Wait for the culprit to enter the library without being caught by the cameras. Is that really possible?
Atua says I should continue explaining on his behalf. Yah-ha-ha-ha! Only Atua knows the truth behind this incident!
I believe in Atua.
The culprit was hiding in the library the whole time, before Kaede and Shuichi even placed the cameras.
Where would they have hidden?
Inside the hidden door!
So you're saying the culprit was lying in wait there?
If that's
we're
true,
gonna refute
the
it with the
suspects are those who were alone at the time of the incident.
The only ones who didn't go to the dining hall or basement are
Kokichi and Kibo and Ryoma, right?
I knew the culprit was a male!
Yahaha! Behold Atua's divine logic!
Never had to debate a god before. I can tell his contradiction, but I don't Angie's noticed it yet.
The culprit was hiding in the library the whole time, before Kaede and Shuichi even placed the cameras.
Where would they have hidden?
Inside the hidden door!
No, that's wrong!
Critical hit!
We're S-ranking
Wait a
this.
minute, Angie. I don't think it was possible to hide in the hidden door.
What? You dare challenge Atua?
I don't think the hidden door was ever used.
Dust is still there.
While investigating the mastermind, I placed dust on the card reader. If anyone swiped their card key, the dust would have fallen.
We already confirmed during the investigation that there was no dust on the floor. The bookcase hadn't been opened, so I doubt anyone was hiding in there.
The fog has lifted.
Yes, we are, dude!
Okay. Remember, 2 swipes one way, 1
Still
swipe
got
the other.
ways to go.
Huh? What do you mean?
The culprit could have been in the library before the cameras were even set. You won't be able to prove anything with weak reasoning like that.
Okay, one-on-one debate, rebuttal showdown. Okay. Let's see. The weak spot, we got my... I have a UI element for the blade. Okay, it might be different. And align it with your opponent's claims. From a regular cut in the direction the blade is pointing by pressing A. Okay, yeah, this is different. Cut with the truth blade by pressing Y. Let's see. Okay. Cut through multiple words at once, you get a time bonus. Yay. Okay. Blade lock. Mash A. Yeah, that's fine. It's not the bee's knees. I was not fond of this last time. Also, V agrees, so...
It's blah blah blah. Tidal wave?
Even if we rule out the hidden door...
Wait.
The library's got no shortage of hiding spots.
Wait, what the heck?
There's piles of books all over. Since the culprit was there before the cameras were placed, they could have been hiding there, you know? They took out Rentaro, then took off.
Yeah, press the buttons.
I can mash, I can mash.
But if the culprit killed him and ran away, wouldn't they have been caught on camera?
Not if they went back into hiding. Right after killing Rentaro. Then, once everyone's gathered around the body, all they gotta do is act like they just ran in. Rejoin everyone and we'd be none the wiser.
Okay. So that's clearly it.
Not if they went back into hiding. Right after killing Rentaro.
I like how the truth bullets are represented by katanas now, because originally they were just like medieval swords.
And we'd be none the wiser.
Cut your words!
Okay, that's actually kind of an impressive V counter, I'm gonna say.
The culprit met him inside the library?
Thanks.
That doesn't seem possible, though.
Let's hear it then. What's your reason?
If you take a look at the 3 pictures from the camera we placed near the front door, this is when Shuichi and I met up with Kaito and Tenko, and then rushed in.
So that's 4.
This one shows the other 4 people running in after they heard Tenko scream.
8.
And finally, everyone else coming in after hearing the body discovery announcement.
And that's 15.
You can clearly see everyone entering the library in these pictures. It wouldn't make sense if there was someone hiding in the library the whole time.
Well, that does cover everyone now, doesn't it? I guess the one who still has a ways to go is me.
Don't worry about it. It's better to think about each possibility anyway. Right, Shuichi?
Yes.
Shuichi okay? He's been really quiet. Is he worried about something?
So the real question is how the culprit entered and exited the library.
We cannot
I think
continue
I might be
until we
getting
address
going.
that problem first.
Alright.
It's
I'm feeling a
quite
lot
mystery.
better though. Thank
How
you for
did
it.
the killer
Thank you,
avoid
everyone.
being caught by the
Yes.
camera?
Yeah,
Have a
I
good
gotta
night.
get ready. Thank you. I gotta get ready for work tomorrow. You can see it while I'm hooking my laptop. Take care,
Let's see.
everyone. Love you all. Mwah.
Do I not have a thing for the,
Oh, but it wasn't me. My magic can only make you half invisible. Your upper half, to be specific.
That's kind of a half-baked invisibility spell, isn't it?
But both doors to library had hidden cameras on them.
How about the vent in the library? Maybe they came in through there.
but Shuichi and I were on lookout in the classroom with the connecting vent.
The culprit waited until Kaede and Shuichi weren't looking, then turned invisible.
Himiko is really gung-ho about her invisible culprit theory.
Yeah, no. There's no way someone snuck into the library through the vent.
That's right. We have evidence that proves that would have been impossible. This one.
I get it!
Yep.
When I set the cameras, I also stacked some books in front of the vent. If someone did crawl in and out from the vent, the books would have collapsed. While we were investigating, they were still neatly stacked the way I placed them.
Maybe they put the books back when they left the room.
That would be quite difficult to achieve on such a narrow bookcase.
If we've ruled out the vent and doors, then how'd the culprits get in and out of the library? Maybe divine intervention?
Gonta no can think of any other way to enter.
Eureka! I know how the culprit got in the library. The front door!
Have you been paying attention? The camera would have taken their picture.
Not if the culprit timed their movements around the camera intervals.
Huh? Intervals? What is that?
Basically, the culprit knew about the cameras and their intervals. So they snuck into the library between camera shots to avoid appearing in the photos.
Miu!
I know. Beauty and brains. Why? It's just not fair.
Miu, do you realize what you're saying?
You designed the cameras. You should know they don't work that way.
Mew?
No.
What's this interval you're talking about?
No, Miu would know about that. She would know that she designed the cameras that way.
Yeah, that is a fair point. I was thinking a different sort of, like, Never mind. I thought she was saying the cameras work differently than how they had worked.
After the shutter snaps, the camera can't take a new photo for 30 seconds. Because I redesigned the cameras to auto-roll the film instead of having to do it manually.
That's the first time I'm hearing about this. Why didn't you tell us from the start?
But I told your little beta boy toy after I gave you the remodeled cameras.
What?
Shuichi? I'm sorry. I guess I forgot to tell you.
How could you forget to tell me?
I didn't think it would affect the plan. I didn't realize it would matter. I guess I just forgot to mention it. I'm really sorry.
I forgot. What a pitiful excuse. Yeah, that's pretty much a lie.
No, it's not a lie. He probably just forgot. There was so much going on at the time. It's only natural to forget, you know?
Yeah.
Let's put that aside for now and talk about the camera intervals.
Each interval lasted for 30 seconds, correct, Mew?
Yeah, sure. I'll explain it again to you mushheads. The 3 cameras that Kaede and Fuichi placed go off when they pick up movement. From there, it takes 30 seconds for the film to auto-roll to the next photo.
So, for 30 seconds, anyone could have entered the library without their photo being taken?
That may have been enough time to kill Rentaro and exit the library.
It's definitely enough time. You just gotta move at lightning speed.
I see. Then there's no doubt the culprit made use of the camera's intervals.
That means the culprit was Mew all along, since she knew about the intervals.
Don't be an asshole! I have an alibi. Remember the dining hall?
Oh, yeah. Well, who else knew about the intervals? Now, who was it again?
That would be Shuichi.
Well then, does this mean that he is the culprit we have been seeking?
Shuichi.
Hey, what gives, Shuichi?
Shuichi would never do that. Right, Shuichi?
You had better speak soon. Your silence only damns you further.
Fess up already! Did you kill Rentaro?
Hey, Shuichi, what's got into you?
Don't tell me you're gonna plead the fifth now.
Oh man, this is getting good! Entertain me, peasants!
No way. Shuichi can't be the culprit.
Uh,
Definitely wrong.
Dragon-
There's no way. He left the
Dragon
room for a
Cat?
bit, didn't he?
Yes, exactly. There was a brief moment where Shuichi left.
I refuse to believe Shuichi is the culprit. That's definitely not possible.
I'll leave it to you as to whether we continue or stop now.
It'll take a fair amount of time for us to reach the next save point, and we're not saving during the class trial outside of these points, right?
By the time that we get to the end point, what the glitch would cause to spoil would not be relevant anymore.
I think I will go ahead and end it here for now.
Alrighty.
Well now.
Yeah.
Still, this has been interesting. Shot holes in all my theories. Thankfully, the person I thought was the culprit turned out not to be.
Yeah, like...
I would have been really sad if Gonta had been the culprit.
For once, I think this is like the first time where you've been completely off base in terms of what happened. And that kind of makes me happy.
Yeah.
Because it means that when whodunit gets revealed, it'll be all the more sweeter.
Yeah.
Although, the game is definitely going in a direction right now.
Yeah. Alright. So I will go ahead and end it for now. I will unfortunately not be streaming on Thursday. Work is being a butt. So I will be back next Sunday instead, when we'll finally get to see who done it. Until then,
make sure to upload everything today so that we don't have any problems after you're off live.
See you later.
Bye.
Thank you for watching.
Why the
Thank
heck
you
am
for
I
watching.
waving? I don't have a camera.